Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn as the United Kingdom. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So first things first, turn off this fog. Thank you very much. So we are slowly trying to invade our way into Denmark, because they are basically a minor power. I mean, we actually have to capitulate them for the war to end, because I think they actually are the leader of the faction. As strange as that is, because it is under their color, so I do believe they are the faction leader. So, you know, it'd be good to capitulate the faction leader, unsurprisingly. How is everybody going down in Africa? It looks like you guys should be doing A-okay. We're going to be able to capitulate these guys pretty soon. We'll push our way to Ghana. And, you know, basically secure a decent little foothold here in Africa proper. The Danish is trying to push into us. Azerbaijan is doing the faction against us. So can we actually push our way across here? It's not looking incredibly likely. We have a little bit of security here against the Germans. Saudi Arabia is here, South Korea, and the Turks are also here as well. So I don't know why our defenses are just so trash. I know we're not dug in or anything like that, but I don't expect them to be like that awful. Like, here are multiple combats. Maybe we can get something done here. I'm just trying to make sure that these guys don't just like shatter and retreat, which of course would be bad for us. Also, apparently not pay licenses. There are countries not letting selling factories for licensed production. I don't know what to do about that, game. I've never seen that button before. We can offer ceasefire to a handful of people. I mean, it's fine. I don't think we need to do that. 63% war support. Combat foreign influence. No, we're basically all right for now. The United States, we'll try to get into the faction in about a month and a half. We'll see if they actually join in. It would be nice if they did. Okay, please just... because you're in multiple combats. You should be having some pretty serious issues right now. Okay, so we're going to defend across the river. Defending across the river, of course, is going to be, you know, very strong for us. So 48 can at least try to cross the river. Okay, so that battle is not going out as well as I wanted to. The organization is quite high. It's just not dropping very fast. And your defense is at 9 right now. Enemy air superiority over here. How many planes are in this region? 24? That doesn't seem like nearly enough to really count, but sure. Enemy air, I mean, we have slightly less. Where are our planes? They're all over here in England. We do have an airfield over here. So how about we send light strike fighters? Where's our air superiority fighters? We'll send these planes over to here. Of course, every plane on normal operations, not on never retreat. We'll fly them over here. At least try to get some air superiority over Denmark here. Air superiority and interception. Trying to make sure we can actually, you know, not die to everybody. At least have air superiority. Does that give us a bonus? Tactic damage. I mean, we do have air superiority here, but it's really not helping us out that much. Okay, so that battle is just not working out for us. That's fine. Just secure this little tiny part of Denmark. The Ivory Coast has capitulated, which is good for us. I mean, we get like a handful of guns. It's not really a lot, but it's not nothing. And have our troops just slowly... which army are you? This guy. Have our troops just slowly... just advanced into Ghana. I think things are going pretty well for us so far. Yeah, they've capitulated. I know that game. You don't need to tell me a second time. A port strike. And apparently we are trying to port strike them right now. But you don't need the port strike. That's fine. Just have air superiority over here. Apparently we do need technology medals. My favorite of all the medals. Okay, so we'll get that done. Under Navy convoys, that's fine. Occupation and Gambia. Not a huge surprise there, honestly. Again, if we can get the United States on side, that would be nice. Because I don't know if they actually will refuse or if it's just going to be a they automatically join in the war. Or they automatically join our faction and we'll just leave because we're a nationalist. I'm not too sure. Okay, we'll pull our truck back. Unfortunately, that's how it's having to go right now. Please just take over this territory so I don't have to deal with it. We'll counterattack into you. Hold this line for now. I'm surprised like defense values are so trash. Like all of our troops. Maybe we do need to improve that. And I have no idea how to get my paid licenses for production back. Like not even the slightest idea. Okay, how about you troops fall back? Okay, where are you going? Yeah, let's fall back behind the river. Okay, now we can actually push back the Turkish tank. Our hold over here in Holstein should be okay for now. We're slowly trying to build up more divisions. Can we just like build up a like the guard here? I'm just going to make them a standard like infantry unit. Artillery. Yeah, we'll save it like 27 combat width. Oh, that's actually a lot. Okay. You're actually 3 width long. Airborne. How about we just go for like an engineer battalion? Just get it up to 20. We'll add up a handful of you. Can I change your symbol here? Yes, I can. Just make it into, how about this like half circle with a line? I have no idea what that's supposed to normally represent, but that's a-okay. Please don't attack right now. Just kind of, you know, hold position. Please wait for reinforcements to arrive. We still have naval superiority over all these regions. We do, so I'm not too worried about that. And how's Finland still has not joined the war against the Russians. The Chinese have land troops in Japan. That's fine. Japan or China is on our side in this war. Yeah, there's so many men. How do I get them to do something else? Because I don't want they're getting volunteers. Nobody's sending volunteers to me. I mean, the Chinese did until they got involved in the wars as well. Oh, guys, hold position for now then. Indonesia is managed license production. Sure. There's only 5 divisions on this front. Like, there should be 9. Oh, like a bunch of them went over here into Nigeria. How many? We have 8 brigades. I mean, that's fine. We should be able to defeat this one troop from Ghana here. You should be back on this front. I have no idea why you went over there. Seems basically like a disaster. Yeah, their attack values are very, very high. Like, how many men have we lost so far? We've lost about 6,000 men. 19,000 for our alliance. 75,000 for our enemies here. I'm just surprised that, can we go for a ceasefire to anybody? We could theoretically, but maybe we'll just hide behind the river here. We got some unassigned divisions. Oh, I'm still training the Marines. Okay, no, never mind. I'm not training the Marines. We'll have this one singular Marine. We'll have him on a new plan here. Panzer leader, engineer, commando. You know what? The commando's fine. We'll send you from here to I'm sure they probably their capital offended, right? They'd be insane not to. How many troops does Finland have? They have 9 divisions. They still only have 5. Like an elevation from here to there, maybe. It gets done. It gets done in 2 days. It's not a big deal. Okay, don't advance. We'll hide behind this river for now because apparently the fence sucks. Even with them crossing the river, their attack values are still pretty large. Okay, don't cross the river. Hold position. There we go. And also, don't attack. What are you doing? The madmen. Where are these planes now? Oh, they flew back to England. That's fine. You just hang out here. So yeah, they did take back the airport, which probably means they have air superiority once again. Well, can they reach Germany? They can. Any plane that can reach Germany should go to Germany. We do now have air superiority in the region. Should give the enemy at least some penalty, I would imagine. The United States could join in 19 days. But there's also a good chance they might also just join against us. That's not impossible either. We might actually have to leave Germany. Because I don't think these battles are really looking so hot for us. Are you a port province? No. How long would it take for me to quickly build a port in this, I don't know, a naval base? For me to build a port here, it would take... Cannot begin an ongoing battle. Understandable. What about a port here? 12th of April. That's actually like a long time for now. We'll build the port, maybe try to get something done, but... Why is your attack value so absolute shit? I do not comprehend how you're doing such a bad job at everything. Do a naval invasion, try to get that to work. So we're on last stand now, so hopefully these guys can at least hold their ground for a little bit. Do I try to leave Germany? Is that, I mean, look how many troops are actually here. I mean, the German army hasn't grown that much. It's just that they have so many, the United States, they have so many volunteer forces against us that if it was just the Germans, we could probably do okay. But unfortunately, it's not just the Germans. Russia. Cancel their docking rights. You want military access, dude? I'll give you military access. No, they don't. How many troops does Russia have? Yeah, they still like 55 divisions. I mean, they're also at war with Germany and Denmark, but they're not really seeming like they're doing anything. How long does last stand even last for? It lasts for 5 days. Are they doing these other weird shit? Base cost 2-2, 32 battalions. Defensible, well-planned attack. Well, we'll just hold our ground for now. They can't push across this river, which I think is pretty good. Offer ceasefire. No, we don't need to offer any sort of ceasefires. So we have about 12 days. I'm just hoping that the United States automatically joins in, like they don't really have a choice, or at least the AI always says yes. And at that point, I'll just immediately call them into the war. And I think that should be okay, at least for now. We're just going to assign you to a new leader. Fallback line to this port, because I don't know what to do with you, at least for this moment. Unread naval battle. We've sunk a decent amount of ships. Can modify our government once again. Well, volunteer service. We're not going to go anything up there. We're still losing money, so how about we just like cut healthcare immediately? Basic hospital subsidies. Advanced universal healthcare. I mean, our GDP, we're still growing our GDP, which I think sounds pretty good to me. What are we actually spending our money on? I don't know. Like, does it matter? Does money actually really matter that much? I don't know. We'll just keep everything as it is. Not a big deal. Trying to send some guys over there. Expeditionary forces from all of our faction members, which is like 3 people. And Goal is like one of our strongest allies, which is kind of embarrassing, but what can you do? We made some good room there, some good progress. I mean, can we go up to anything? No, it's 435 points there. So we'll just ignore modified government for now until we get at least a handful more points. Again, we're going to last stand again. Let's send in 2 mechanized divisions to go help them out. Maybe these troops just suck. It's entirely possible these troops are just awful. The infantry brigades. 17, soft attack 77. Like, what about the advanced infantry brigade? Oh, they're significantly stronger. So, cancel these guys, because apparently they just suck ass. Build more armored infantry divisions. Like, how do these even compare to, like, the guards that I just edited? So we have 77... 89, yeah, so they're basically just shit. And I didn't realize how shit they were. So their troops are probably just like straight up better than mine anyways. Like a base value of 70, their base value is 51. I mean, their base value is worse. I'm not too sure what our issue is here. We'll send in our volunteers. Maybe we'll try to counter these guys and get at least some multiple combat penalties in there. Yeah, the attack at Copenhagen, unsurprisingly, isn't really working out so well. What if we take over Odessa, like this province? You know what? We'll try that. Edit this from here to there. Wait, where'd your battle plan go? You know, go from like here to there. That's your plan. Are you just stuck, by the way? Are you just like stuck now forever? There you go. I mean, we should still have naval superiority in this region, right? Well, we might be blocked because of the straits. Unless the straits don't actually in this mod. So we go, okay, we'll edit this once again. From here to there. Why does it keep deleting it? From this province. To right there. To right there. Okay, I'm guessing they can't enter this sea province right here, and that's why they're a little bit upset by it. Then I guess go try that attack? I'm not too sure. You go there, please. Thank you. Yeah, these troops, I'm guessing, are just significantly better. These infantry units just actually suck ass. Which I guess isn't like a huge surprise. We need 1 million small arms. We also need a bunch of planes. We need a bunch of a lot of stuff. Okay, the United States has accepted our offer. For some reason, will you join my war? I don't even care if you take over the faction. They will not accept. Democracy being called into an offensive war. It's not offensive. It's a peaceful thing. They immediately left the faction. Okay, well, never mind. My plan for bringing the United States into the war has absolutely failed. But thanks everyone for watching. My name's Millennium. If you enjoyed, put a thumbs up. If you're not, do a thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.